When it comes to hydroelectric plant construction, cost and schedule are usually the primary factors driving material and equipment decisions. Many plants are under pressure to get online to feed either an electricity grid that requires the power or to supply a single host that also has operational deadlines. For the owner, long-term reliability and ease of ownership are also considerations. At the Canoe Creek Hydro Plant in Vancouver Island, British Columbia, with a terrain up to an 84% grade and the project situated in the Pacific Rim rainforest, where annual precipitation is among the heaviest in the world, the traditional method of welding the penstock would have been very challenging, and staying on schedule would have been next to impossible. To address these issues, Victaulic mechanical couplings were installed in place of welded pipe joints on the penstock.
I am John Ebell, work for Bartlett Project Group. Was a project field manager for Canoe Creek Hydro.
Brian Cross with Hazelwood Construction, supervisor in charge of welding, and I prepared the pipe for both the welding and for the Victaulic couplings.
This is the upper overland section of the Canoe Creek Hydro project. It's a 5.5 megawatt project. It's 1 meter penstock, steel penstock from the top to the bottom. We've got 476 meters of head. And on this project, a lot of this pipe is used pipe. And this was used pipe out of Alberta. Well, we recoated it, and then we used the Victaulic couplers on it.
To divert flow stream downhill to the powerhouse, a 4-kilometer, 36-inch, 900-millimeter diameter penstock piping line was constructed. By eliminating the need for welded pipe joints on a majority of the penstock piping, Victaulic allowed for skilled labor reallocation and increased job site productivity.
You couldn't have a welder sitting here for 6 hours. Basically, the whole crew would be shut down, right? And they would be parked off in the bush sideways.
So it sounds like there's quite a significant overall impact by using Victaulic from the intake all the way down to here.
Right down to where you see it, right down to the bridge there. That was the last coupler that went on, right?
A number of challenges were faced with the Victaulic installation at Canoe Creek. Located in a rainforest, the weather was a constant threat. All parties on the project were also challenged with the need to reduce the environmental footprint of the project.
In this situation, we could actually keep onto a 6-meter road width. And we'd have to, of course, the road was dug up.
Yes.
But we could lift the pipe in and have a machine on either side. And we were able to really minimize the footprint.
So ultimately, for you as the owner, that's a pretty big feather in your cap with the environmental impact being less than so much.
It was a big deal for this project.
The contractor's perspective, that was quite a feat to try to build a pipeline. You're basically trenching, you stop, you put a pipe section in, and then you would trench again.
The ability to cut pipe to length and groove on-site allows contractors and installers to plan, label, and stage equipment according to construction schedules. And then when it's time to install, installations can be completed in a fraction of the time that it takes to complete a welded joint.
One of our objectives, of course, is that environmental impact. We're minimizing the environmental impact, and so we like that aspect of Victaulic.
We found that some of the times we didn't anticipate angles or misalignments and whatnot, so we found that the joints that we did have a Victaulic on, they came in pretty handy because we could manipulate the miter, so you could change your angles slightly. Again, with the Victaulic, you can move the pipe around a lot easier.
Once assembled, the mechanical coupling provides a union at every joint, allowing for ease in future system access and maintenance.
We can now take it apart, maintain the expansion joint much more easily.
No flame is required to install a mechanical coupling, eliminating the safety concerns associated with welding. No fume or smoke extraction equipment is needed, nor do precautions such as a fire watch need to be taken.
You know, we wanted this project to be obviously one of the big paramount things was safety. And with the use of the Victaulics, we avoided a lot of level 3 enclosure.
Joining pipe with a mechanical coupling is up to 5 times faster than welding.
The pipe assembly was one of the quicker parts.
Oh, for sure.
With welding, we might have been able to get it down to 6 hours, 8 hours, or something like that, a weld. So we would have been able to do 1 piece of pipe a day. And so, I mean, that's 3 or 4 times the speed.
And I said, if I don't have to ever do another welded joint again, that'll make my life a lot easier.
Yep.